The story of Apostle Paul is one of the most dramatic transformations in history. His journey from a staunch opponent of Christianity to one of its most fervent proponents is nothing short of extraordinary. Originally known as Saul of Tarsus, he was born in the bustling city of Tarsus, a significant cultural and intellectual hub of the Roman Empire. Saul was a devout Jew, well-versed in the Torah and zealous in his persecution of early Christians. His life and writings have had a profound impact on Christianity, shaping its theology and its reach. Paul's epistles, which form a significant portion of the New Testament, offer deep insights into the early Christian communities and their struggles. Understanding Paul's journey requires delving into his background, his education, and the pivotal moment that changed everything. He studied under Gamaliel, a respected teacher of Jewish law, which equipped him with a strong foundation in religious studies. Paul's story is not just ancient history, it resonates through the ages, influencing countless generations and continuing to inspire people today. It is a timeless testament to the power of faith and the potential for radical change. His conversion on the road to Damascus is a powerful narrative of redemption and transformation. It speaks to the human capacity for both great error and great love. Paul's life exemplifies how one can turn from a path of destruction to one of profound love and service. In the following sections, we will explore the key elements of Paul's life and how they converged to make him the influential figure he became. From his early years in Tarsus to his missionary journeys and eventual martyrdom, Paul's story is one of enduring legacy and faith. To understand Paul, we must first understand his roots. His story begins in the ancient city of Tarsus, a place that played a crucial role in shaping his identity and worldview. Paul was born in Tarsus, a city in the Roman province of Cilicia, located in what is now southern Turkey. This city was not just a dot on the map, it was a vibrant and significant urban center. Tarsus was no ordinary town. It was a bustling hub of trade and culture, situated at a crossroads of the Roman Empire, making it a melting pot of various cultures and ideas. The city's strategic location made it a bustling hub of trade and culture, situated at a crossroads of the Roman Empire. Merchants, scholars, and travelers from all over the world passed through Tarsus, bringing with them a wealth of knowledge and traditions. This location exposed Paul to a mix of Greek, Roman, and Jewish influences from a young age. He grew up in an environment where different philosophies and religions coexisted, providing him with a unique perspective. Tarsus boasted a renowned university, rivaling even Athens and Alexandria in its academic prestige. The city was a center of learning, attracting scholars and students from far and wide. This atmosphere of learning and intellectual discourse likely influenced Paul's thinking and later approach to spreading the Christian message. The academic environment of Tarsus would have provided him with a solid foundation in rhetoric and philosophy. Though he was raised in a Jewish household, his upbringing in this cosmopolitan city instilled in him a broader worldview than many of his Jewish contemporaries. He was able to understand and appreciate different cultures and beliefs. This unique background would later prove invaluable in his mission to bring Christianity to the Gentiles. Paul's ability to connect with diverse groups of people was a direct result of his early experiences in Tarsus, making him a true visionary in spreading the Christian faith. Paul possessed a unique advantage. He was a Roman citizen by birth. This prestigious legal status afforded him certain rights and protections throughout the Roman Empire. While the exact circumstances of how his family acquired citizenship remain unclear, it is likely that it was granted to an ancestor for distinguished service to the Roman state. Roman citizenship granted Paul a level of security and freedom of movement that proved essential for his missionary journeys. He could travel freely within the empire, enjoy legal protection, and appeal to Roman courts when necessary. This privilege allowed him to spread the Christian message far and wide, crossing borders and penetrating different levels of society with relative ease. Despite his exposure to Roman culture, Paul's upbringing was deeply rooted in Jewish tradition. He was a Hebrew by descent from the tribe of Benjamin, and his family adhered strictly to the Mosaic law. This upbringing instilled in him a thorough knowledge of the Hebrew scriptures and a profound respect for Jewish customs and beliefs. Paul's Jewish identity wasn't merely cultural, it was spiritual and deeply personal. He was raised as a Pharisee, a member of a Jewish sect, known for their strict adherence to the law and their belief in the resurrection of the dead. This rigorous religious upbringing shaped his worldview and provided the foundation upon which his later understanding of Jesus as the Messiah would be built. Section 5. At the feet of Gamaliel, a scholar of the law. Paul's education extended beyond his upbringing in Tarsus. As a young man, he traveled to Jerusalem to study under Gamaliel, one of the most respected rabbis of his time. Gamaliel was known for his wisdom and his balanced approach to Jewish law. Under his tutelage, Paul received an advanced education in Jewish scriptures, theology, and legal interpretation. This period of intense study honed Paul's intellect and deepened his understanding of Jewish law. He became a skilled debater and a formidable scholar, fluent in the intricacies of Jewish thought. This intellectual formation would later become instrumental in his ability to engage with both Jewish and Gentile audiences, adapting his arguments and explanations to their respective backgrounds. Section 6. A man of many tongues, Paul's linguistic prowess. Paul's upbringing in a multicultural city and his travels throughout the Roman world equipped him with an invaluable asset fluency in multiple languages. He was fluent in Koine Greek, the common language of the Eastern Mediterranean, as well as Hebrew and Aramaic, the languages of his Jewish heritage. This linguistic versatility allowed him to connect with diverse people groups and effectively communicate the Christian message. Paul's ability to preach and debate in the languages of his audiences was crucial to his success as a missionary. He could seamlessly transition from quoting Hebrew scriptures in synagogues to engaging in philosophical discussions with Greek intellectuals. His command of language broke down cultural barriers and allowed him to connect with people on a deeper level. Section 7. The tent maker, a trade that supported a mission. In addition to his intellectual pursuits, Paul was trained in the practical trade of tent making. This skill, likely learned from his father, proved invaluable during his missionary journeys. It provided a means of financial support, allowing him to work alongside his converts and model a life of self-sufficiency. Paul's willingness to engage in manual labor demonstrated his humility and his commitment to sharing the gospel without being a burden to his converts. It also allowed him to connect with people from all walks of life, building relationships and earning respect through honest work. This practice resonated with the early Christian emphasis on community and mutual support. Section 8. From Persecutor to Apostle, the road to Damascus. Paul's life took a dramatic turn on the road to Damascus. Originally a staunch persecutor of the early Christians, he had set out to arrest followers of the way and bring them back to Jerusalem. However, he experienced a profound vision of the risen Christ that transformed his life forever. Blinded by the light of the divine encounter, Paul underwent a spiritual transformation. He recognized Jesus as the Messiah, the Son of God, and devoted his life to spreading the very faith he had once sought to destroy. This dramatic conversion experience became a defining moment in Christian history, demonstrating the transformative power of God's grace. Section 9. A Legacy of Faith, Paul's Enduring Impact. Paul's unique background, his education, and his transformative conversion experience converged to make him one of the most influential figures in Christian history. Born as Saul of Tarsus, a city known for its intellectual and cultural vibrancy, Paul was well versed in Jewish law and Greek philosophy. His missionary journeys spanned vast distances, covering regions from Jerusalem to Rome, and even possibly reaching as far as Spain. Spreading the Christian message far beyond its Jewish origins and into the heart of the Roman Empire, he established churches in key cities like Corinth, Ephesus, and Philippi. Paul wrote letters that became part of the New Testament, addressing theological issues, offering pastoral care, and providing guidance to early Christian communities. He articulated a theology that shaped Christian thought for centuries, emphasizing salvation through faith in Jesus Christ and the importance of grace. Paul's impact extended beyond his own lifetime. His teachings influenced early church fathers and continue to be a cornerstone of Christian doctrine. His writings continue to inspire and challenge Christians today, offering timeless wisdom and profound insights into the human condition and the divine. While his model of missionary zeal and theological depth remains a source of inspiration for countless individuals seeking to live out their faith in a complex world, his life also serves as a powerful example of transformation and redemption. He stands as a testament to the power of faith to overcome adversity, bridge cultural divides, and transform lives. Paul's legacy is a vivid reminder that one person's dedication and passion can leave an indelible mark on history.